everyone, my name is Naysy and welcome to my channel. Today we are doing a Q&A video. But firstly, before we get into that, a massive thank you to everyone for supporting my channel. We have just hit 100,000 subscribers, which is completely mind-blowing. I am still can't process it. I was really excited to hit 10,000 subs a month ago. And within a month we're at 100,000, which is cannot compute. It's so amazing. So thank you for supporting my content, and I love that you guys love Beat Saber. I love Beat Saber and I love sharing it with you guys. Thanks for being awesome and so lovely and supportive. But anyway, let's get into the Q&A. So I'm reading them off my phone, so if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. So we have Luna Moonshine. They ask, where do you get my clothes from? Generally I try and practice a pretty minimal lifestyle. I try not to buy too many clothes or items I don't need. I do try and buy some funky clothes for Beat Saber videos, and a lot of them I do get from eBay. Yeah, generally I have a particular outfit in mind. I'll go to eBay to buy it, especially the costumes. I get them from eBay, but my holographic skirt is from eBay. My black PVC one is from Black Milk. That's a little bit more expensive. And I've been buying some kind of cheap skirts lately from Shine. I also buy a lot from thrift shops. I spend a lot of time in thrift shops, and you can get some really cute skirts and dresses there. So that's generally where I get most of my clothes. But I'm in the process of trying to launch my own merch at the moment. So yeah, we'll see what comes of that. So C Nash Ford asks, do I have a job outside YouTube? Yes and no. Being a content creator is basically my full-time job. So I stream on Twitch. So for the last 4 years, I've been streaming on Twitch. I play a variety of games. I played PUBG, played Ark, Overwatch. I've played all sorts of games. So I've been doing that full-time since February last year, which has been really daunting and a pretty, I guess, full-on scary experience. But I've been doing that full-time for a year now. And of course, with that, I wanted to do more and more YouTube, but I didn't know what to do, whether to do highlights videos or tech content. So I've kind of had a YouTube channel for a while. So yeah, I've been full-time on Twitch for essentially a year. And yeah, starting to try and focus more on YouTube as well. Bayonetta asks, what was the first game you ever played? First game I ever played is pretty old school. It would probably be something like Duke Nukem 3D on Windows DOS, or Doom, or Commander Keen. Yeah, some pretty old school games. And then from there I started to get more into gaming when my parents gifted us a Nintendo 64. So I played lots of Mario Kart, Super Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie, Conker's Bad Fur Day. So a lot of Nintendo games. So yeah, that's what really got me into gaming. Then I fell in love with Halo, and then yeah, kind of grew from there. Bayonetta also asked, what platform do I like the best? PC, Xbox, or PlayStation? I was originally a massive Xbox fangirl for a while. I even got this tattoo to kind of commemorate my love for my Xbox 360. But then eventually I got a PlayStation, and I kind of fell in love with that. PlayStation has some amazing exclusive games that you can't get on any other platform, and they just put so much love and dedication into their games. Things like Last of Us, Uncharted, and Until Dawn, and Horizon Zero Dawn. There's a lot of great games on PlayStation, and yeah, you can't beat that. Roblox asks, how do I get such skill at Beat Saber? I guess it's kind of hard because I just kind of practiced a lot. So generally a lot of practice. I've been playing Beat Saber for about a year, since January last year, so just over a year. I have close to 300 hours in the game. A lot of it comes with practice and also trying to push yourself to do better. To try and get better, I always played on the harder settings, but just turned on no fail, and just kind of and push myself to go through the hard section and not worried about failing, just kind of have fun with it. And I think, yeah, the biggest thing, it really does come down to practice. So practice. Longer Adorian asks, how old am I? I get this question a lot, and generally I try and keep this part of my life private. A few reasons being, I think my age really matters. It's how you feel and not how old you are, and yeah, I try and keep that kind of personal. The other aspect of that is, if you ever call up a bank or something, what's the first thing they ask? Your birthday. So yeah, I try and keep some of my details private for security reasons, but also yeah, I kind of like to just pretend I never age, really, because aging is scary and I don't want to stay young forever. But anyway, my age is a secret. No one can know. Next question. Jamil Sadhu asks, what's my favorite food? I have a major sweet tooth, so just chocolate, anything sweet, licorice, candy, lots of chocolate, cheesecake. Yeah, just anything sweet, really. Chocolate. Let's go with chocolate. Riley F's asks, what's my favorite chips? I really like salt and vinegar chips, like Lay's salt and vinegar chips, the thin ones. They're really good. I actually had some last night. They were really good. Actually, I might have some in the cupboard right now. Crunchy Forever asks, what is my favorite song album at the moment? I like have really mixed music taste, which is great for Beat Saber because like if you guys request stuff, I'm like, yeah, like I love it. I love everything. And I love being introduced to new music. At the moment, I've actually really been into Justin Bieber. I like not really into that much pop stuff or Justin Bieber. Like when I was younger, I'm like, ooh, no. But his new album, I'm actually really digging it. So I've been listening to that on like repeat, which is like shocking to me. But I'm really enjoying it. It's a good little album. So yeah, that's what I've been playing on repeat lately. Sunlee asks, when is my birthday? So my birthday is November 15th. I'm a Scorpio baby. Yeah. Don Wyoming asks, what's my favorite beverage? I'm really obsessed with kombucha at the moment. Oh man, I love me some kombucha. If you're not familiar with kombucha, it's like made from, I don't even know. But anyway, it's like healthy and sugar-free and good for your tummy. So yeah, I drink a lot of it because it's yummy too. So yeah, kombucha, I'm obsessed. Don also asked, what's my favorite type of pizza? I usually go for like a meat lovers, or I actually really love a cheese pizza. Cheese pizza is really underrated. Until you try it, you'll never understand how good it truly is. But I never order it because I'm like, no, I suppose I should like get something more substantial. But cheese pizza, it's like spot on. It's oh, so good. So good. You're making me hungry. Delirium asks, how many people follow you on Twitch? I don't know. I think it's like 40,000, which is crazy because I've been streaming on Twitch for like 4 years. And over that time, I gained like 40,000 awesome, amazing followers and supporters, which is like insane. But YouTube, to get 100,000 within like a month is still like, can't process it, man. It's like so crazy. So yeah, it's all thanks to you. Thank you for supporting my channel. And yeah, still mind blown about it. Helena White, what was my first song you ever did on Beat Saber? Oh, I think it was the KDA Popstar song. I actually tried it at a event, a IEM event in Sydney, and I got to try it there. It was actually for like a promo video with Intel. So I'm like, yes, I've been wanting to play this game for the longest time, yes. And I got to do it and they filmed me, and yeah, pretty sure it was KDA Popstars. And then eventually I got a PlayStation VR headset, and that only kind of had the default songs. And so again, I was like, KDA Popstars, best song. So yeah, I think I played that one to death. I actually can't get it. I'm really trying really hard to 100% it, but it's actually a really tricky song. So I haven't uploaded a video yet because I'm like, I want to 100% it. So working on it still. So we'll see how we go. Max the Monkey asks, what's the idea behind my YouTube name? Naysy. Naysy is kind of like a nickname. My real name is Anais, spelled A-N-A-I-S. It's like a French name. It's, yeah, a pretty uncommon name. And of course, because no one can ever like say it or pronounce it, I always got the nickname Naysy or Nay, or even got Horsey. But yeah, Nay is kind of just like a nickname from my real name, which is Anais. So Naysy, yeah. Asian Geek Squad asks, you're the reason I bought Beat Saber and purchased VR yesterday. Hey, that's awesome! That makes me so happy when I hear people getting VR and getting into Beat Saber. It makes me so happy because I love Beat Saber so much, so I love that I can share that with others and share their excitement with them too, so thank you so much. Asian Geek asks, what VR recommendation do I have? I think the Oculus Rift S is a really good headset if you do have a decent PC, or if you want to do stuff like I do, where you film it for like streaming or YouTube, but you do need a good PC, so make sure you have like at least a GPU that's like a 1070 or higher. Otherwise, the Oculus Quest is a really amazing VR headset. It's wireless, so you don't need to plug it into a computer. You can pretty much take it anywhere with you, and it's still really reasonably priced. And you can do games like Beat Saber on it, and you can also mod it, so you can get the custom songs as well. So Oculus Quest or Oculus Rift S is amazing. There are like better headsets like the HTC Vive and the Valve Index, but they're really expensive. And I think unless you're really hardcore going to get into VR, the Oculus headsets are a really great option. But I might make a separate video on this about all the pros and cons, because there's definitely a lot for them. Creator asks, what do you think I'd be playing or doing if VR had not been invented yet? Well, I guess I've been a content creator for a few years now, just doing normal games. Like, I really enjoy playing a variety of games. I particularly like my shooters, that kind of thing. So, but yeah, I love VR. I love that I can like dance around and do music songs, and yeah, also play different games in VR. Like, I really hope VR is starting to take off because it's such an awesome immersive experience. It's a new way to experience gaming, and I love sharing that with you guys. So I really hope VR takes off. But otherwise, yeah, if I wasn't a streamer, then I'd be doing my old job, which was marketing for video game companies. So I did marketing for companies that made games like Crossy Road or Piffle Fable or Faily Breaks, if you've heard of those mobile games. Yeah, I worked on those games. So I have a degree in game development, and after I finished my degree, started working in social media and marketing for mobile games companies. And then I discovered Twitch, and I'm like, that looks fun. I want to do that. And I did, and then I built up my channel over several years, and it got to a point where I'm like, you know what? Maybe I can do this full time. So it was a pretty scary leap to make, and it still is kind of scary. Being a full-time content creator is really challenging. Yeah, I'm still trying to work it out, and hopefully I can keep with it and yeah, continue making fun content because I love doing it, and I hope I can continue to do it. Tara Sears said, when did you decide you wanted to try or start uploading Beat Saber content? I guess a while ago. Like if you go back through my videos, I did upload a few Beat Saber videos here and there. Like I really love the idea of doing like dress ups for Beat Saber or doing dances while doing Beat Saber. I hadn't really seen anyone doing that on YouTube, so I'm like, I could totally do that. It'll be really fun. And a couple of them I did upload and they did well. I also uploaded one on Twitter, which kind of went viral. And yeah, I think I just like got a bit slack and didn't really upload that much. Yeah, I kind of trickled through, did like maybe one a week or one like occasionally, and I'm like, you know what, I really love Beat Saber and I love sharing it with others, so I'm gonna like knuckle down and I'm gonna commit to doing a video a day. And that's, yeah, I really knuckled down, started to do that, and that's when my channel started to pick up and do a lot better. And yeah, so it kind of went from there. Like I was expecting like, oh, maybe like a year to take my channel to like do well, but was not expecting it within a month, so that's crazy. Minty asks, what's my favorite color? What could it be? What could it be? Yeah, it's totally purple. Yeah, I like purple a lot. George Lewis asks, what are some of my favorite games? Some of my all-time favorite games are like the Mass Effect series. I was like obsessed with that for a very long time. Also love the Uncharted series. Love me some Nathan Drake. What else do I love? I love the Bioshock series. I love the Doom series. But yeah, definite favorite games would be like Uncharted, Mass Effect, or Fable. Fable, which was on the Xbox 360. Fable series, I really love them too. In terms of multiplayer games, I really used to love COD and Halo. Less so these days, but I did really love them once upon a time. And yeah, I'm excited. And of course Beat Saber, obviously a favorite game, but yeah. Anthony Antics asks, how did I get introduced to Beat Saber and VR in general? I got introduced to VR by working in a game development studio. One of the guys there was like really into VR, and he kept kind of bringing VR into work and wanting us to make a game for VR. And that was my first time being able to experience VR, and was so mind-blowing. One of my favorite things is watching people's first experience in VR. It's so much fun because you can't like know what's going to happen or know what to expect until you experience it. So that was kind of my first experience into getting into VR. And Beat Saber, I saw that video go viral where the girl was kind of dancing. And then, yeah, that was totally like, I need this. I want to do this. I never thought it'd be possible to do it in that way, like in mixed reality. But yeah, ever since then I fell in love, and yes, I've been dying to do it. So I was lucky enough to try it at a convention, and then yeah, get it for myself on PlayStation VR a few months later. Band of the Run asks, how much practice goes into a Beat Saber video? It kind of depends. A lot of them I just kind of do on a first attempt, but usually I try and put that in the title so you guys know. A couple of them I'll do like a few times to try and get more of the dance moves. To add in the dance moves, sometimes, yeah, it takes a bit more practice to kind of learn the rhythm of the song or where the beats are going to be. The harder ones can definitely take a few more goes. I'm currently trying to perfect Eminem Godzilla. It's like generally the song's okay, I can do it okay, but the last 30 seconds of the song is really, really, really hard and I can't beat it. So what I generally do is there's an option in the game to slow it down. So I slow it down and kind of do that on repeat and kind of just practice all the different movements and kind of speed it up over time. And yeah, I still can't beat it, but I'm working on it. So stay tuned. Eminem Godzilla coming soon. Rose Pierce asks, do I have TikTok? I do have TikTok. That is the first place my Beat Saber video started blowing up. So it's TikTok is at Naysy_Twitch, or I have a link in the description below. So I try and upload TikTok videos every day to TikTok. So if you're on TikTok, please follow me. So yeah, I can show you even more Beat Saber content. Charles Rucker asks, do I get tired playing Beat Saber? I sure do. Actually, yes and no. Like, The cool thing about Beat Saber is that because it's kind of an aerobic exercise, you can unlock like endorphins. You get a really good like endorphin feeling. And sometimes I'll be so full of energy playing Beat Saber and I don't want to stop. So I do stream Beat Saber on Twitch. I try and do it quite a few times a week. And I usually try and stream for at least like 3 hours. If I'm full of energy, sometimes I go 4 to 5. So you can catch my Beat Saber stream. So generally try and go 3 to 5. I wish I had like robotic arms that I could do Beat Saber forever, but unfortunately, yeah, muscles get sore, which is annoying. Connor asks, where am I from? I'm a true blue Aussie mate. I'm from Australia, from Brisbane, Australia. So if you can't tell my accent, that's what it is. Philip Labry asks, do I choose particular outfits that look better on my VR videos? Yeah, kind of. I particularly try and wear black and white because it doesn't show sweat, which is kind of gross answer. You probably didn't want to hear, but it's the truth. If I wear like a kind of colored top, you can, yeah, it kind of shows the sweat, which is kind of gross. But yeah, I like to wear stuff that kind of stands out. And yeah, I kind of like to wear the skirts because when you're dancing around, they look cool. And yeah, I just like to wear stuff that I find flattering and that I'm comfortable in on camera as well. So yeah, generally I like wearing the skirts. And yeah, stuff that just kind of stands out and looks good. Because Don asks, have I taken dance lessons? Yes and no. I don't do dancing anymore, but when I was younger, I did Irish dancing. So yeah, I did Irish dancing for 10 years. I also played flute for like 10 years. I was a bit of a music nerd. So I think that really helps with Beat Saber because dancing, you kind of learn like coordination. You're learning to do kind of actions and movements to the music, which really helps with Beat Saber. Also kind of like muscle memory as well. And with music as well, I feel like it's like reading music. Beat Saber is like reading music. You see kind of blocks with different kind of like arrows coming towards you. So yeah, you kind of learn regular patterns. And especially with some of the harder bits, you kind of start to learn the rhythms, which is like learning a scale. So if you've ever done music and you've ever done a scale where you're like do 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 do, that's kind of like what it's like in Beat Saber, where you're learning rhythms and patterns and you learn the muscle memory to kind of repeat familiar sections. So once you play a lot of Beat Saber, you learn that a lot of the sections are kind of similar and you can kind of see that and your mind straight away knows that that's the way you're going to have to process it. So hope that kind of makes sense. Philip also asked what brand of hair color I use. I actually use a hair color brand called Dare. So I go to a hairdresser and get them to bleach it and then get them to put the color in. So it's pretty fresh at the moment. But yeah, I get regrowth and I have to redo it. But yeah. Terrence asked, did you originally want to do YouTube? Well, originally, like, I'm a Twitch streamer. That's what I've been doing for the longest time. And yeah, I have always wanted to do YouTube. But to balance, like, streaming, like, 6 days a week, plus creating YouTube content, it's a real struggle. I'm balancing it okay at the moment, but I'd really love to do more, like, VR gaming YouTube videos. Just trying to find the time to film it, and then edit it, and do the thumbnails. But I'm working on it. And with YouTube, if I start to make a little bit of money from YouTube, then I can justify it a bit more. Currently, I don't really make any money on YouTube because of the songs I upload. They're copyrighted, so I don't earn any ad revenue from pretty much all the songs that I upload for Beat Saber. So yeah, doing the gaming content, I can monetize from it. So yeah, it'll be cool to be able to make some money on YouTube so I can spend a bit more time on YouTube content creation. So yeah. And speaking of, if you want to support my content further, I do have a Patreon. Patreon gives you early access to some of my videos, gives you early access to costumes I might be wearing. You also get to request songs. If you want to support the channel further and want to help me continue to make awesome content for YouTube, the Patreon is there and it helps so much. But of course, only do so if you're in a financial situation to do it. So yeah, no stress, but if you want to, it's there. Next question. Riley asks, will I film an unboxing of my YouTube play button when I get it? Yes, but I am kind of worried I won't get one. I was reading the rules for the YouTube play button and they say if you're like a music channel that's uploading copyrighted content, you may not get your play button, which is essentially me. So I may not get a play button, which would be really sad, but it'll be fine. I'll make my own out of cardboard or something. I don't know. But hopefully I get a button, and if I do, I'll definitely film an unboxing. So I'm pretty sure that's all the questions. I hope you got to know me a little bit better, and I'd love to know you guys a little bit better too. So tell me about yourself in the comments. Tell me where you're from, what games you like to play, what music you like to listen to, and anything else you want to share. I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you again for supporting my content. Completely blown away about 100,000 subscribers. But yeah, I love making Beat Saber videos for you guys, and I'm really motivated to try and kind of do some really fun creative stuff, so keep an eye out, and also keep an eye out for more kind of VR gameplay YouTube videos as well. And yeah, thanks again for supporting my content. Don't forget to leave a like and comment because it really supports my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.